Welcome into Live in the Bay.
We have a great show coming up for you today.
Coming up, actor Rich Ting is joining us in studio. We'll chat the new season of Tulsa King and what it was like working alongside Sylvester Stallone.
Then the Bay Area Creative Foundation is fostering creativity for the arts. Details on how they're giving away $100,000 to high school students with the Creative Youth Awards.
And Special Olympics Northern California is gearing up for Bike the Bridges and Brew Fest. All the ways you can take part in the 15th year celebration and help provide for people with intellectual disabilities.
Plus, we're making a fun, easy Halloween craft you can do with the kids. All the hands-on learning, igniting the imagination with Maker Studio Kids. There is so much happening today
on Live in the Bay. Welcome into Live in the Bay. We're so glad you could join us today. I'm Jessica Wills.
And I'm Rachel Maurer. Happy Monday. We have got a great show for you today. Jess, how's your weekend?
It was good. It was pretty relaxing. Good. I needed that, so I really just had a relaxing weekend. What about you?
I had a good weekend too. One of my girlfriends got married. So fun. I'm in the phase of life where like everyone's getting married, so it's so fun to be a part of.
Yeah, weddings are so special.
Yes.
Any special moment you want to highlight from the wedding?
Oh man, her speeches were so good. Like the father of the bride speech was great, the bridesmaid and the groomsmen speeches were so great. And it was just so fun, so much love surrounding everybody.
That's what I love about weddings, all the love. It reminds everyone just we're surrounded by love and a great weekend to be a part of. Well, so fun. Congratulations to her.
Yeah.
Well, we have an incredible show ahead, as you saw, with all the guests that we just mentioned. We can't wait to get to that. But first, let's get you caught up on anything that you may have missed with In Case You Missed It. Well, San Francisco hosted the Portola Music Festival over the weekend. The sold-out festival rocked at Pier 80 with electronic musical acts like Rufus Du Sol, Disclosure, MIA, and Barry Can't Swim. It's in its third year. Portola featured some of the best DJs from across the world. Let's check out a clip from the weekend.
Saying this, I love this city so much, really.
Wow.
Let's go, Rachel.
Cool. Wasn't that so fun? It looks like it was the best time.
Yeah, that got me hyped. I'm sad I missed it.
Same. I know, just next year we have to go.
We have to go.
We're begging you, Portola, for the VIP tickets.
Yeah, we'll come on over.
So fun. Yeah, apparently this is like one of the loudest events in the Bay Area. So the people in Alameda have always complained, like, we hear it across the water. But then apparently this year they changed something, so it wasn't as bad. Then there weren't as many noise complaints. So that's a good thing too.
Yeah. But it looked like everyone had so much fun. There was what a big crowd they pulled.
Huge, tons of people.
Yeah, so fun.
Very cool. Well, singer Lana Del Rey got married over the weekend to an alligator tour guide.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, right. We can't be sure exactly, but she may have actually met the groom, Jeremy Dufresne, I hope I'm saying his name right, on one of his tours. So Lana Del Rey shared a photo of them together in 2019, the one you just saw, saying, hey, he let me drive the boat. The couple tied the knot in the same bayou where Jeremy operates his swamp boat tours. According to People magazine, the wedding was relaxed and family-focused. Daily Mail photos show Lana Del Rey wearing a white gown with a ruffle neckline, and her hair is styled with a light blue ribbon. Very cute. Dufresne, the groom, wore a dark suit for the wedding, and she looks just beautiful. I love the classic neckline she's got there. It's so pretty.
Yeah, she looks gorgeous. I love her dress there, and I really hope that they did meet by her going on a tour and just meeting him out of the blue. That is so cute.
Such a fun story, and people are like, what an unlikely pair. But I mean, is it really? I mean, like, anyone can meet anyone and mesh. It's so cool. I think this is so fun.
No, so fun. I think that the most unlikely pairs sometimes really go together. together.
Yes.
You know, it's like opposites attract. So
Totally.
I love this for her. Congratulations.
I do too. Wishing you a long, happy marriage.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, Ariana Grande and her Wicked co-star Cynthia Erivo will grace the cover of Vanity Fair in November.
Yes.
In a post on Instagram by the magazine, the two talk about their off-camera bond and how they took the time to get to know each other. They discuss love, defying rumors, and they even take a fun lie detector test, which starts out with a twist. Take a look.
I have an album called Dangerous Woman. Can I ask you some rapid-fire dangerous questions?
Holy, yeah.
Do you think the moon landing was fake?
What do you take me for? No.
Inconclusive.
This what it's saying. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. Do you think the moon landing is fake?
No, not till now. Not till Stephanie put that in me. But, you know, we've been there.
The machine is showing deception.
Ariana Grande there with her co-star. So fun. I thought it was so funny that they asked her the most random question off the top about the space landing, moon landing. But it's so cool. I guess they really try to get to know each other off set and behind the scenes. And so they click. You can just tell they click.
Yeah, they've been doing so much press for this movie.
Yes.
I mean, I remember seeing them at the Olympics. They did like the red carpet there. I think it was like a blue carpet. I can't remember. But they did a whole event at the Olympics. So they've been doing so much press together leading up to this movie. And
it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
The movie looks so good. It comes out in late November, so this is going to be cool, and I think it's going to have a huge turnout. I mean, they've got huge stars in this movie.
Yeah, and good for them for going the extra mile to really get to know each other off camera.
Yeah.
They really wanted to make sure that their chemistry was right. So, yeah, I like that. Do you think we should take a lie detector test, Rachel?
Oh, that would be hilarious. Look, I got nothing to hide, Jess.
Yeah.
I'm an open book.
Me neither. Maybe we need to find someone to come on and do
That's
that
a
for
good
us.
idea.
Yeah, that would be a good segment.
Write that down.
They asked really silly questions, clearly,
We
right?
have to have the silly questions. That would be a good one. All right. Well, today is National Podcast Day. The word is a combo of iPod and broadcast. I just learned that today. It has changed the way we consume our audio. These days, it seems like there's a podcast for literally everything you could want to hear, from random diseases to fun history to fun facts about almost any topic. You can always find a great podcast for whatever it is you are interested in. This is so true, Jess. I feel like literally anything I'm like, oh, that's a cool topic. I go look for the podcast, there it is. Like, no matter what it is.
Just type it in there as a search and so many things will pop up. And
So fun.
literally podcasts save my life right now because I'm in the car a lot. So
we drive far to work, to and from. And so I love to, even when we're out like in San Francisco, I love to see something. For example, like the gold rush. I heard about the gold rush and I was like, wait, that'd be cool to really know the history of. So I did a podcast on that. Or like Alcatraz, I did a podcast on that. So, just figure out what you like and listen to it.
That's great. I've actually never thought of it in that regard, where you see something and then you're like, wait, let me research that a little bit further. So then you type it in and then there's a podcast in it, of course, right? I like that.
So cool.
Well, that's going to lead us right into today's question of the day. Today, we want to know, what is one of your favorite podcasts to listen to? Go ahead and scan the QR code that you see right there on your screen, or you can head to our social media pages at Instagram and Facebook at Live in the Bay TV to answer. All right, Rachel, so do you have a favorite? What all the podcasts that you listen to?
Yes.
What's your fave?
Okay, my most listened to is probably True Crime, Jess, which is so crazy, but I actually looked up like the top podcasts today just to see what people were doing, and it says True Crime is up there, which is so crazy because nobody wants to like have crime in real life. But it's interesting, we've talked about this, to think about the way people think and why they do things that they do. So I think that's why I'm so interested in it. But I will literally listen to a podcast on seriously anything. I think they're so fun. How about you?
We're all a little bit psycho is what that's telling me. People are just craving the true crime. It always is in the top podcast.
Yes.
For me, I listen to two reporters, sports reporters, Carissa Thompson and Aaron Andrews. They have a podcast together. They work for Fox Sports and they cover the NFL, and now they have a podcast called Calm Down with Aaron and Carissa. And so I love to watch them. And they talk about their life as, you know, reporters and hosts. They're on the road a lot. They're doing special interviews with players and coaches. And then they just talk about silly girl things, kind of like the everyday things in their life. And they just bring me a lot of joy. I think they're hilarious, so I like to listen to them.
That's the whole goal, right?
Yeah.
Bringing you joy. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we want to know what you think on this topic. Tell us all about your favorite podcast. Scan that QR code in the corner of your screen and tell us what is a podcast you just can't stop listening to right now. What's your favorite podcast? While you think about that, we're going to toss it on over to John with a check of today's weather.
Well, today starts what is going to be a hot next few days, especially as we move into the start of October, tomorrow and Wednesday. High pressure ridge in place, not a lot of an offshore breeze, but just enough to keep cool ocean air pushed away from the coastline, and thus heat advisories went into effect this morning at 11 a.m. and will last through Wednesday evening at 11 p.m. for the entirety of the Bay Area. It's not often you see the whole Bay Area lit up like that in heat advisories. Fire danger does remain a concern today, especially in the North Bay Mountains, but this will continue to be a threat as we work our way through the week with temperatures as hot as they will be getting. Take a look at today's forecast. 70s to 80s in the city. Tomorrow, expect a few low 90s in the city potentially. Even some 80s out along the coastline. 90s for a lot of the rest of the Bay Area, and some of us getting really close to that 100-degree mark. That includes Los Gatos and Pleasanton getting up to 98 degrees today. And then there's Walnut Creek getting up to 100. Oakland up to Richmond, you're going to hang out in the 80s this afternoon with 90s across much of the North Bay. Now today really is just a ramp up. Tomorrow and Wednesday are actually the hottest ones of the forecast with triple digits for your start of October, easing off the gas pedal a little this upcoming weekend.
All righty, John, thank you so much. Hey, still to come, Lonnie from the Bay Area Creative Foundation is here with all the details on how they're giving away $100,000 to high school students with Creative Youth Awards.
Plus, let's get ready for Halloween with Maker Studio Kids. We'll be crafting a sensory-rich activity you can recreate at home to get in the spirit with your kiddos. All of that and so much more when Live in the Bay returns in just 2 minutes.
Join AAA in observing Child Passenger Safety Week. AAA has free resources for car seat basics and inspections to ensure your child's car seat is installed correctly. Boost your car seat knowledge at AAA.com/carseats.
Girls, pizza night at Grandma and Grandpa's.
It smells like Grandma's. Do we have to go?
We understand, honey. They're not coming.
The smell?
Yes.
Time to call Bayshore Plumbers.
Experiencing sewage smells? It's time for a full crawl space inspection of your home's plumbing. Bayshore Plumbers are the Peninsula and South Bay experts who will have your home free of smells.
Pizza smells great. Yeah.
And so does the house.
Thanks to Bayshore Plumbers.
If your home has a smell, call the experienced team of Bayshore Plumbers. Schedule your inspection today.
I'm an actor in an ad that was given 12 seconds to remind you that if you're high, just don't drive. Because if you feel different, you drive different. It's illegal to drive high everywhere anyway.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so, as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud.
September is Hunger Action Month, and we're lending a hand at our local food bank.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. This Hunger Action Month, join Feeding America and consider donating, volunteering, or advocating so everyone can be a part of the movement to end hunger.
The Bay Area Creative Foundation encourages and supports young artists by providing an awards program that promotes and honors the creativity of Bay Area high school students. Here to share more is Executive Director of the Foundation, Lonnie Robizar. Lonnie, thank you so much for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thank you. It's so exciting to be here.
Yes, we're so excited to have you, and I'm so excited to learn more about this awards program and how students can win all of these dollars. This is just so exciting. But tell me first a little bit about the Bay Bay Area Creative Foundation.
Absolutely. The Bay Area Creative Foundation was founded in 2019 with the mission of bolstering creative curiosity and supporting creative confidence in young people. Our founder, Dr. Emil Kakis, is a leading medical geneticist, and he uses creativity every day in his search for helping solve for ultra-rare diseases.
Wow.
And we really believe at the foundation that high school is a critical time to come to youth and support them in their ideation and their exploration, their thinking, and the arts are a really great vehicle to further those things. So in 2020, we launched our pilot and main program, the Creative Youth Awards, and it's a platform for students to submit their creative projects to us, anything they've been tinkering with, exploring. The awards are an opportunity to receive a cash award, but also an opportunity to receive feedback from our review panelists, who are all arts professionals in their own right, and to share their work publicly with their peers.
Amazing. I think that you're absolutely right, and that this is such a pivotal time in young people's lives to really just encourage them to keep being creative, and they have their whole life ahead of them. So some of these ideas could really spark a career or big inventions down the road. So
absolutely. Yeah, we find that it's so important to create all kind of aspects of creative thinking and ideation, because it helps build better people in society who go on to solve problems or just participating really well. The awards try to be as inclusive as possible into all different art forms. So students are able to submit in one of 7 categories, from creative writing and dance, film, music performance, original music, photography, and visual art. There's a lot of choices, and youth are tinkering all kinds of ways in the things that are curious to them and what they're making, and hopefully we have something that they can, a category that they can submit in.
Yeah, so let's dive deeper into these awards because $100,000 is a lot of money. So how are these being broken up amongst those 7 categories and the winners?
Yes, so the awards themselves range from $100 to $1,000, and are distributed equally amongst the different categories. We can receive up to 2,500 submissions. So our submissions open today. Today is our launch day, and they're open till December 11th, or to the first 2,500 that submit to us. So first come, first serve. We're really excited to get in those submissions. The submissions go on to be reviewed by a highly curated panel of arts professionals that are working fine artists in the different disciplines that they're reviewing. There's academia, and then there's professionals that are working for organizations that are in the arts from the Bay Area. So there's a great opportunity for students to receive a cash award. We have given out $288,000 over the last 4 years. This is our 5th year. But besides a cash award, students are also able to share their work. So we have an online creative gallery that hosts almost 5,000 pieces of amazing student artwork.
Wow.
And so every qualified submission gets hosted on our creative gallery, which our students really love to see their peers' work. And we've had a partner in Masterclass all 5 years, and each student receives a free year of Masterclass, which is an online learning portal for them to continue their creative journeys. It's really exciting.
Yeah, that's amazing. So amazing. I want to encourage some students out there to, apply and submit their creativity and their projects. So what are some of the winners maybe from last year that you want to highlight and touch on?
Well, after the awards are over and we announce our awardees, we host a wonderful in-person Creative Youth celebration. And it's an opportunity to gather everyone in person, for the artists to meet each other from across all 9 Bay Area counties, meet the awards panel. And this last year, we had a few $1,000 winners who did some amazing work that we were able to also do live iterations and performances of on stage. We had an artist, Sophia, who submitted this really incredible, thoughtful piece where she had done an audio component interviewing her mother, who was an immigrant, and then she interpreted the conversation as the background music to a dance. And we were able to also realize that on stage and share it with our whole community when she came to our celebration.
Incredible. Yeah. Well, Lonnie, where can people go to enter those submissions?
So go to www.bayareacreativefoundation.org. You'll read all kinds of things about the awards. You'll get to see our creative gallery, and you'll be able to submit.
Amazing. Well, Lonnie, this is an incredible program, and I know it's going to benefit so many Bay Area high school students. And just congratulations on you guys, you know, really celebrating the arts and bringing out their creativity. I really love this program.
Thank you so much. We're really excited to see all the great art that comes this year.
Absolutely. If you want to learn more about the Bay Area Creative Foundation, we'll also have a link on our website. Head over to liveinthebay.tv. Coming up, the Special Olympics Bike the Bridges and Brewfest event is happening this Saturday. We'll get details on all the fun and let you know how you can take part and make a difference in our community. And as we head to break, you can still answer our question of the day. Just scan that QR code. Today we're asking, what is one of your favorite podcasts to listen to? Let us know, and your answer could be read a little bit later in the show. But don't go anywhere. Live in the Bay, we'll be right back.
Join AAA in observing Child Passenger Safety Week. AAA has free resources for car seat basics and inspections to ensure your child's car seat is installed correctly. Boost your car seat knowledge at AAA.com/carseats.
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable and inconvenient, but with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on uninterrupted because you'll have power when you need it the most.
The number one thing to prepare for is extended power outages. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Have a Generac home standby generator.
And special financing and low monthly payment options are available. Call or go online now to request your free quote. Power your life with Generac.
Girls, pizza night at Grandma and Grandpa's.
It smells like Grandma's. Do we have to go?
We understand, honey. They're not coming.
The smell?
Yes.
Time to call Bayshore Plumbers.
Experiencing sewage smells? It's time for a full crawl space inspection of your home's plumbing. Bayshore Plumbers are the Peninsula and South Bay experts who will have your home free of smells.
Pizza smells great. Yeah.
And so does the house.
Thanks to Bayshore Plumbers.
If your home has a smell, call the experienced team of Bayshore Plumbers. Schedule your inspection today.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. But only you can prevent wildfires.
Special Olympics Northern California is back for its 15th year of the Bike the Bridges and Brewfest. Here to share more about the event is Special Olympics NorCal athlete Trevor Luckin and Special Olympics NorCal program manager Laura Haney. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us, Rachel.
We are so excited to have you today. Laura, I'm going to ask you the first question, which is, what is the Special Olympics Northern California and what do you guys do?
Yeah, so Special Olympics Northern California, we provide year-round free of cost programs for people with intellectual disabilities. We're most famous for our sports programming, so athletes have the opportunity to compete in 11 different sports. Wow. In addition, we provide schools programs, health and wellness programs, and leadership programs.
Fabulous. And Trevor, you are one of the athletes who does Special Olympics, which is so cool. We want to know everything about the sports you play and what your favorite sports are.
My name is Trevor. I've been involved with the Olympics for 36 years. I've done it when I was 3 years old.
Wow.
And the sports I've been playing is bowling, softball, I did track for my first time, and basketball. I even did golf myself as well.
Wow, Trevor, I was telling you need to give me golf lessons because I'm really, really bad at golf, Trevor. Did you have a favorite? You played so many sports. What's your favorite one?
My favorite ones has to be basketball and golf.
Okay, why do you choose basketball and golf?
Because what most people don't know about me is that I actually took second in the state of California golf.
Wow.
For Olympics. And then I took my team a few times to state for basketball.
Wow, so impressive, Trevor. That is really awesome. I hope you feel very proud of that. That is so cool. Laura, I wanted to ask you, what impact have you been able to see Special Olympics have on athletes?
Yeah, I mean, the impact is huge. Special Olympics is really all about inclusion. I think that Special Olympics gives athletes the opportunity to be part of their community, make friends with fellow athletes, and it also just opens doors with our leadership programs. So the impact is huge for our athletes, volunteers, coaches. You'd be hard-pressed to meet anyone who came to a Special Olympics event and didn't leave happier than they were when they arrived.
Yes, absolutely love that. Trevor, do you have a favorite part of Special Olympics? Is it like the making friends or the competition part?
Both, I'll say, because we're like family here, and we all come together as one together.
Awesome. And can you talk to me about the money portion of it? Raising money for this is so important, right? So how can people help?
They can go to our fundraiser, and we raise money for the athletes. That doesn't get charged because they just have fun in a community, having fun. And we just raise money for the sports that we play and stuff.
Awesome, fabulous. I love it as a community effort. This is just so cool. Can you tell me, Laura, about some of the other events that athletes compete in?
Yeah, absolutely. So athletes practice weekly, and then there are regional competitions that athletes get to go to for each sport. And this culminates at the end of the year with our huge summer games in Santa Clara County. So athletes have all sorts of opportunities to compete in the community, regionally, and at the state level.
Fabulous. And then we wanted to talk about one event specifically, the bike and then the Brew Fest. Tell us all about that. What is it?
Yeah, so our Bike the Bridges and Brew Fest event, it's our 15th year in a row, and it's going to be this Saturday, October 5th at Waterfront Park in Martinez. So cyclists have the opportunity to choose between 5 different distances, and it's just a very beautiful, scenic bike route. And at the end of that, there is a Brew Fest, which is a lot of fun. It's open to the cyclists, and it's also open to the public. So if cycling isn't your thing, you can come to Waterfront Park and enjoy local breweries, food trucks, live music. So it's just a fun way to get out in the sun, cycle, celebrate, and support Special Olympics.
Wonderful. Trevor, my last question for you. I wanted to know, you seem to really love the Special Olympics and being involved. Do you have any message to people who maybe are thinking about getting involved and how much fun you've had?
For people getting involved, I think they should bring their own child in, having fun with it, because we're like family here. Because the reason why we say family is because we're all equal as one together, because everybody having fun. I know I've been doing it for 36 years, but I like to see other people from San Francisco or San Jose or different areas to come out and try it.
Yeah, such a good message there. And Laura, can you just explain to us one more time how people can get involved in the fundraising, just if they're watching today and they say, I want to be in this, what opportunities are there for the community?
Yeah, absolutely. So for the fundraiser this weekend, you can visit our website, sonc.org. You can still register as a cyclist, or you can purchase an advance ticket for the Brew Fest. And I would just suggest checking in on our website to stay updated of all the latest events.
Wonderful. Fabulous. Laura and Trevor, thank you guys both so much. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, we really appreciate you. To learn more about the Special Olympics, the Bike the Bridges and Brewfest event, or just in general, we have a link on our website. Head to liveinthebay.tv. Still coming up, it's a dream restaurant for a chef turned sour. We'll take a look at the trailer for House of Spoils. Stick with us, Live in the Bay. We'll be right back on a beautiful day.
AAA in observing Child Passenger Safety Week. AAA has free resources for car seat basics and inspections to ensure your child's car seat is installed correctly. Boost your car seat knowledge at AAA.com/carseats.
With MyQ, home is just a touch away. MyQ is the only smart home security solution that provides video monitoring, real-time notifications, and lets you decide who comes in and who stays out. All in one easy-to-use app.
Young Zoe was born to be a champion because even as a kid, she had a thirst for knowledge. Each evening, Zoe's late-night reading took her on a learning adventure. Today, Zoe applies her wealth of knowledge to all of her repair calls for service champions. Because of our well-trained technicians like Zoe, we can make the guarantee that we'll fix it right the first time or it's free. Service Champions is now offering $58 air conditioning tune-ups. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixititis syndrome?
Is it working?
Relief is just a call away. Service Champions has been proven to effectively combat the symptoms of fixititis syndrome. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur and a comfortable home. Service Champions is now offering $58 air conditioning tune-ups. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Welcome back to Live in the Bay. I'm Jessica Wills.
And I'm Rachel Maurer. But first, let's see what you had to say about our question of the day. So today we asked, what is one of your favorite podcasts to listen to today, National Podcast Day? I said true crime, which is such a popular topic right now. And Jess, you said?
I said Calm Down with Aaron and Carissa.
That's a good one too. Yeah. So relatable too for us as broadcasters. All right.
I want to hear our listeners' answers. Yes. So let's bring in our first viewer. This one comes from Dave W. from Facebook. And Dave said Armstrong and Getty.
Have you heard of this one, Jess?
No.
I haven't either. We have to look it up. Dave, you got to tell us what this is about. But it's so interesting. I'm always like, why did you pick that one? And what is it?
Yeah. I have a feeling there's so many podcasts out there. We're probably not going to know, but these are going to be good to add to the list and see what other people are really enjoying.
So true. All right, let's bring in our next viewer, who is Kelly K, writing in from Facebook, who said NPR's Fresh Air, hosted by Terry Gross. I also listen to several sports podcasts. Okay, so when I checked the most popular ones today, NPR was up there, which this makes sense. I read also that people are calling podcasts the new radio. Yeah. So like you listen to it in the car, you listen to it when you're bored. So NPR makes total sense.
Yes, and sports podcasts, they said. So
just like you.
Yeah, those ones are good too. All right, let's bring in our last viewer. This one comes from Kimberly C. from Facebook. Kimberly said, Snap Judgment. Great personal stories. The show is produced in the Bay Area. Ooh, I like a local one.
Love the connection. And personal stories, I think, are some of the best podcasts because they're funny, because we always talk about this. Like, whatever story you have, someone has gone through something similar, right, in life. And so it's so relatable. It's great.
And it's a platform to be able to share your personal stories and really have some time to do so. So absolutely. Well, thank you so much to everyone who sent in their answers today. We always love to hear from you. It's one of our favorite parts of the show, getting to interact with all of you guys at home on our viewer voice. Every day you have an opportunity. Just scan the QR code there, or you can always go to our social media pages as well, at Live in the Bay TV on our Instagram and our Facebook.
Yes, absolutely. All right, Jess, it is time for another favorite of ours, our movie today. What is it about?
Yes, this one, do you like to cook, Rachel?
Love to cook.
Okay, well, this one is about a chef who ends up getting her dream restaurant, but is it?
Oh, spooky.
A little twist here. Yeah, it's called House of Spoils. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Filet's about to look so sexy, you're gonna leave your wife.
Hell yeah, that's how it's done. Watch and learn.
I'm leaving to be head chef at my own restaurant. We have a beautiful site upstate.
All yours, baby.
Ooh.
We're pulling off a fine dining restaurant in the boonies. It is make or break.
And we gotta make you the next big thing.
I don't need them burnt, I need them delicious. Move, move. Let's go.
I've never seen greens like these.
Tell them we only want the best.
Got it. What's prosciutto?
Prosciutto?
Oh.
You okay, Chef?
Yeah, I'm great.
The previous owner? You know about her?
Everyone around here has a witch lady story. I wouldn't need anything from her garden.
You've been watching too many tales from the crypt, my dude.
Come this way. Come.
We have a squid ink risotto. It was hot.
This spoon can get very hot. What was that all about?
Well, there's something very wrong with this place.
You are the chef.
Oh my God.
This is on you.
You continuing to have anxiety?
Oh, this feels different.
I really believed you when you said that you were ready for this. Now I'm watching you fall apart.
Ugh. Hope you're all still hungry.
Restaurants, Rachel.
Oh my
Not the haunted restaurants.
Yeah, scary. I feel like the restaurateur herself becomes haunted in the process. And I also love how part of the scary part is the food going bad. It's amazing.
Yeah. If you want to check it out, House of Spoils will hit Amazon Prime on October 3rd.
All right, very cool. When we come back, actor Rich Ting is here in the studio. We are catching up with him and talking about his latest projects, including working with Sylvester Stallone in Tulsa King.
And as we head to break, here's a live look outside. Look at that beautiful day out there. Stay with us, everyone. Live in the Bay. We'll be right back.
Join AAA in observing Child Passenger Safety Week. AAA has free resources for car seat basics and inspections to ensure your child's car seat is installed correctly. Boost your car seat knowledge at AAA.com/carseats.
I think our air conditioner is broken.
I'll get my tools.
Does your family suffer from fixititis syndrome?
Is it working?
Relief is just a call away. Service Champions has been proven to effectively combat the symptoms of fixititis syndrome. Side effects may include delusions of grandeur and a comfortable home. Service Champions is now offering $58 air conditioning tune-ups. Call 800-5CHAMPS.
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable and inconvenient, but with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on uninterrupted because you'll have power when you need it the most.
The number one thing to prepare for is extended power outages. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Have a Generac home standby generator.
And special financing and low monthly payment options are available. Call or go online now to request your free quote. Power your life with Generac.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
He stars as the ambitious and ruthless Jackie Ming in the Paramount Plus original series Tulsa King. And he's joining us now to share about the new season. Rich Ting, thank you so much for being here at Live in the Bay.
Thank you for having me back.
Yes, I want to talk about you and all the projects that you're up to right now. Let's start with Tulsa King. Tell me about your character.
Well, as you mentioned, I play the character of Jackie Ming, and he is a new character this season, along with Frank Grillo and Neil McDonough. He is a Chinese, we'll call him a mobster boss that has business in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He is in the marijuana weed business and maybe some other things. so no spoilers yet.
Okay.
But he is a new character unlocked, and you know, being a fan of season 1 of Tulsa King, it was just a privilege and honor just to be inserted into this whole franchise and be a part of this world.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone stars in this.
Right.
What is it like working with him?
He is a legend. You know, I always say I grew up in the 80s, so, you know, I'm a fan of the Rockies and obviously the Rambos. And so, you know, being a man of 78 years old currently,
wow.
I just thought generationally there would never be an opportunity for me to co-star along with someone like him. But what a blessing, what an amazing opportunity. His energy, his perfectionism, his just attention to detail and overall professionalism is super contagious, and just an honor to share the same set and the same rooms as him throughout this whole season.
Yeah, when the lead of any project is just dedicated and a hard worker like that, it really elevates everyone around them.
Of course.
And then magic happens.
Right.
So let's talk about season 2. What can fans expect?
Well, right now, I think they just premiered episode 3 yesterday, so it's a weekly release. So the fans, you know, they have to stay tuned. I know the week gets long, you know, but Jackie comes into this season a little late. He was introduced in episode 1 and episode 3. You get a glimpse of him. They're trying to keep the curiosity going with the viewers. But next week, episode 4, is when Jackie kicks off.
All right.
And so I recommend everyone to tune in next week for sure to see my character come to life and to see what kind of, we'll say, trouble or problems he causes Sly and the rest of the gang.
Yeah, so fun. Well, that's going to be the episode for everyone to tune into.
Right.
Absolutely. Beyond that, you have a couple of other projects that you're a part of as well. Tell me about that.
Well, we're not promoting it right now, but we can talk about it.
Okay.
My other show is going to be a Universal Amazon Prime show. It's actually Dick Wolf's first streamer. It's a cop police procedural on Amazon Prime, coming out this January. So we'll be getting into press a little later in the year, in November and December. I play Sergeant Tyson Koyama, who is the team leader of the drug enforcement team of Long Beach PD. So the cool thing is Dick Wolf, who's known for all the Law & Order shows and the Chicago shows, it's his first streamer, it's his 10th show, and just the fact that we're gonna be rated R, we don't have that network ceiling that all of his other shows have on, you know, on network television. Super excited about my character, and I'll come back if I'm allowed to discuss that at the right time.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you back here. And I want to ask you, you grew up here in the Bay Area. What is it like for you coming back?
Oh, it's always a blessing, you know. My family's still here. I went to high school in the city, Archbishop Reardon High School. Shout out to the boys over there and to the girls. No, you know, when I went there, it was an all-boys school, so I'm still getting used to the co-ed thing. But it's always great. You know, we have friends in town. We have certain restaurants, certain Italian delis we love to revisit. So as much as I can, given the hecticness of my schedule, I try to get up here as much as I can.
That's awesome. When did you first know that you wanted to get into acting and kind of started pursuing that?
Ooh, I think I had the bug as a young kid, but I grew up as an athlete. I played football in college, and so that was kind of the primary focus. But I always had that little itch in my head that was like, you know, pursue the arts, pursue that. It was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, probably throughout my undergrad, up and through my undergraduate career, I just didn't have the time to allocate to the arts. So once I got college out the way, I was able to kind of focus on the acting and the craft, and never thought I would actually get into it full time, to be honest. And one thing led to another. I went to law school, I got my MBA. I went back to LA to pursue a law job, and that's when kind of the industry found me again. I kept running into it.
Yeah.
I kept trying to avoid it. And finally, in 2007, I decided to kind of commit to it 100%. And law being my fallback, kind of like, you know, my safety thing if anything were to go wrong. And I haven't looked back, you know, and the rest is history. And I'm just really grateful to be a working actor and to still be doing it after 18 years.
Absolutely, that's so incredible. Do you remember that first gig that you got and you were like, oh my gosh, this is a big deal?
Yeah, I think the first gig that I got, that I felt that, because I had actually started in stunts in 07.
Okay.
And I got thrown right into the fire, but it's when I got the call to star alongside Angelina Jolie in Salt. I had one scene with her, which to me just felt like a whole film, right? And spent 3 weeks in New York with her, choreographing and blocking out this fight scene that we're in. And just being around Angie then was pretty insane. She's an awesome person, treats everyone with a lot of just respect, and she's super nice and kind. And I don't know. I literally went from 0 to 100 with that. You know, on one end I was like a fan, a viewer. The next thing I know, I'm in a New York hotel suite, like working out the choreo with our stunt coordinator.
So cool.
And then I'm on camera with her, you know, and then she knows my name. And so that was a little surreal, but definitely an experience I'll never forget.
That is awesome. Okay, well, Tulsa King, let's take it back to this because this is the show. You have a big episode coming up.
Yes.
What do you want people to take away from, you know, this show and kind of your character?
Well, I'm spoiled because there's already a huge fan base and we have amazing fans. I think we just broke a Paramount Plus streaming record the other day.
Congratulations.
This is season 1, guys. You know, I'm the new kid on the team, you know, and I think with the fan base already and with the marketing they've done, you know, they were able to show it on CBS season 1 prior to releasing season 2 on Paramount Plus. So we got more fans. And, you know, I think the arc and what everyone from season 1 has told me is that we just went bigger and stronger and flashier. And I mean, the wardrobe to the shoes to the sets and to the storyline, you know, with these new characters, me included. The fans got a lot coming. You know, it's starting off slow and the fans think it's starting off fast, you know, so they have no idea. You know, the cast, we text each other, we kind of joke like they have no idea, you know, so I'm really excited for them and as well as to see, you know, how they edited everything and just happy to be a part of the franchise.
Yeah, you came in right at the right time, right?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us and absolutely let us know when you have more projects and come back and see us here when you're back in the Bay. Yes, of course. To learn more about Rich Ting, we'll have a link on our website. Head over to liveinthebay.tv. And Rachel, what do we have coming up next?
So much more fun to come, Jess. After the break, Maker Studio Kids is here. They're showing us a fun Halloween craft. We are making potions. We'll show you how. And as we head to break, here's a look at what you can catch tonight right here on KRON4. Stay with us. Live at the Bay. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Join AAA in observing Child Passenger Safety Week. AAA has free resources for car seat basics and inspections to ensure your child's car seat is installed correctly. Boost your car seat knowledge at AAA.com/carseats.
Girls, pizza night at Grandma and Grandpa's.
It smells like Grandma's. Do we have to go?
We understand, honey. They're not coming.
The smell?
Yes.
Time to call Bayshore Plumbers.
Experiencing sewage smells? It's time for a full crawl space inspection of your home's plumbing. Bayshore Plumbers are the Peninsula and South Bay experts who will have your home free of smells.
Pizza smells great. Yeah.
And so does the house.
Thanks to Bayshore Plumbers.
If your home has a smell, call the experienced team of Bayshore Plumbers. Schedule your inspection today.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Tuesday, Tim Walz and J.D. Vance face off in the CBS Vice Presidential Debate simulcast. Then trust the only political team that will break it down with respect for all Americans. Debate Night in America, Tuesday at 7/6 Central on News Nation.
Hate is loud, but love is the majority.
Welcome back in. Halloween is just more than a month away. You know, we're so excited. We are gearing up with all the fun, spooky activities for your family.
Yes, and today we have Maker Studio Kids on the show teaching us a fun and easy Halloween craft for any age. The founder, Marissa Lucero, is leading us today. Hi, Marissa. Thanks for being here.
Hi, thank you so much for having me here.
Of course, we are so excited. You've got so much cool stuff on this table. I want to talk about Maker Studio Kids, your place that has so many awesome crafts just like this, and you are the founder. So how did it come to be and what is it?
Yeah, so we are located in Hayes Valley here in San Francisco, and we run STEM-based project and hands-on activities, workshops, classes, camps for kids. And we like to say like all of our programs are not just one subject, but they're, you mix a little bit of science, a little bit of math, storytelling to create fun, just curriculums that we come up with.
And Marissa, so cool. And why is it so important for kids to do hands-on and to kind of be playing with things with their hands?
Yeah, so sensory science and activities are just, like so important for kids and learning. I mean, like touching things, seeing the experiment before their eyes. Like my daughter says, it's science. She will see like a little static and the experiment happening, and she's like, that's science. And so I think that's what's really important for kids to experience the learning and, really keep it, it makes an impact on them.
Okay, very cool. Fun. Let's dive into the demo. Tell us what you've got for us today.
Yeah, so we are doing our Maker Potion Lab. This is like one of our favorite activities we do in classes, birthday parties, and in camps. And so what I have for you here is just the household items that any family can use. We have salts, liquid watercolors to create the fun mixtures. Found objects like little leaves that my daughter found, and other little trinkets to kind of curate the potion activity and make it really display oriented. And so what I'm going to do is make you guys a potion.
Okay, we can't wait.
I'm excited to bring that together.
Yes, okay, so you told us to think of things that we want, like maybe coming up, what the potion will be, and then you'll put different things in to make it match that. So Jess, tell us about your potion.
Okay, I would like to request some health and prosperity.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, perfect. And I'm about to have a birthday. I want to have a lot of fun in the next year and just have a great year ahead. Happiness and fun.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to give you guys a wand.
Okay, ooh,
so we can cast those spells.
Jess, I feel like we're officially
And then I'm going to go ahead and add some of our mixtures for both of you.
And these are just things that any parent can find around the home to make these potions,
yes,
right?
So it's baking soda, and we're going to use a little bit of vinegar to create this witch's brew.
Stuff that everyone has.
I love the colorful beads.
Yes. Bath salts also, and then I just color these things as well. And I have some fun potion glitter, so pixie potion that we can add into our activity, and other kind of colors. So we have some, toad slime.
Ooh, toad slime.
That
Very cool.
we can pour in there. And then once you guys do your final magic, I will add our final piece. So we just continue to add little trinkets.
Okay, fun.
Mixing it, and then our special love brew will bring it all together.
Yes.
Lots of love.
We always want the love. We're always feeling the love here.
And then it will make a fun little mixture, and it's bubbling, and there's experiments happening. And then towards the end, after you guys casted your spell, and maybe wrote your spell in your spell book.
So cool.
Then I'll just grab some of this, and what I do is I just put a little bit of cotton balls in it, just so that all the suds kind of don't spill out for the kids. And then you just pack it in here. You can either use a little eyedropper and then you'll have your potions.
Okay, fabulous.
Yeah.
So cool. So is that the final step here?
This is the final step, and then once I, put it all together in here, then you guys have your potion, so you'll have, your fun birthday party experience.
So is this Rachel's potion, or is that mine?
Yeah, that one's
Very
yours.
cool.
And then I still have to pack yours, but I will make yours in a second.
Yes, you'll pack it up, and I'll take it into the break.
Yes.
And in here, it's like blue and sparkly and so cute. Very, very cool.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Marissa. Very cool.
Thank you, Marissa. That was so much fun.
So fun.
To learn more or to get involved with Maker Studio Kids, we'll have a link on our website. Head over to liveinthebay.tv.
Stay right here. After the break, we'll have a look at what's coming up tomorrow on our show. But first, here's what you can catch tonight right here on KRON4. Let's send things over to Justine Waldman for the top headlines coming up on KRON4 News at 2. Hi, Justine.
Hello. Thanks, ladies. Here's what we're working on for KRON4 News at 2 o'clock today. There's some hot weather worries. There's a heat wave that's moving in, and wildfire danger is also going up, so we have team coverage. Plus, tragedy striking in the East Bay when an apartment fire leaves a dozen residents burnt out of their homes. And have you been having trouble with your cell phone today? What we know about a nationwide outage. I'm Justine Waldman. I'll see you at the top of the hour for KRON4 News at 2.
Join AAA in observing Child Passenger Safety Week. AAA has free resources for car seat basics and inspections to ensure your child's car seat is installed correctly. Boost your car seat knowledge at AAA.com/carseats.
Are you or someone you love struggling with addiction? Align Recovery Centers is here for you. Our holistic approach focuses on your mind, body, and soul, providing the support needed for lasting recovery. Our experienced counselors offer a healing and safe environment to explore the truths of addiction. With detox, residential, and virtual treatment options, we tailor our programs to your individual needs. The journey to lasting sobriety begins at Align Recovery Centers. Make the call today. Visit AlignSonoma.com.
Girls, pizza night at Grandma and Grandpa's.
It smells like Grandma's. Do we have to go?
We understand, honey. They're not coming.
The smell?
Yes.
Time to call Bayshore Plumbers.
Experiencing sewage smells? It's time for a full crawl space inspection of your home's plumbing. Bayshore Plumbers are the Peninsula and South Bay experts who will have your home free of smells.
Pizza smells great. Yeah.
And so does the house.
Thanks to Bayshore Plumbers.
If your home has a smell, call the experienced team of Bayshore Plumbers. Schedule your inspection today.
A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
Scary that it can be put into anything and we can't even see it or notice it.
Tomorrow on the show, we revisit the most unforgettable highlights here at Live in the Bay.
We have spectacular performances, fun events, and delightful recipes that are sure to brighten your spirits.
Well, that does it for us today. If you missed anything, you can find it on our website at liveinthebay.tv.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.